Hello. Hello. Ha ha ha. We're back. Oh. Why does this do that? Hey, hey, hey. We are back. We are live once again. Been a few days. 4th of July came around here in the US. The family came into town. We've been hanging out. A lot of fun. 1 second. Make some changes here. There we go. All right. Let's get this party started. We are back, day 4 of our Kerbal space program career mode. And we are running a couple of new mods that I've been playing around with for a few minutes now. So let's go. Where are we? Career 2026. So we're going to test out a few things. I haven't tested them out on our career mode save quite yet. So I kind of want to do that. So will you see it down here? So there's the Bon Voyage you'll see down here, but there's some others too. So first, let's actually check out. Yeah, let me try something. So Moon Rover 1. Oh, we need to change. We need to edit this. Can I edit it from here? I can't remember. Well, it's not really a good time to check it since it's nighttime. Okay, we may have to wait on that one. Yeah, we'll wait on that one. Electric charge, 76. So it does still have some. Okay, that's fine. What about Moonbug? Moonbug over here is hanging out. Moonsat 3's hanging out. Okay, what? Let's see. Do we have any missions going on right now? Any contracts? There it is. All contracts. Oh yeah, we've got the contracts window plus here. Can I make this a little bigger for you guys? Maybe 120%. All right, so this gives us a different view for our mission lists and things like that. So let's see. So this is still in progress. First orbital EVA. Launch a new vessel, have at least one crew member on orbit, reach orbit, perform an EVA, and transmit the data back. Okay, so last time we did an EVA, but we need to transmit it this time because last time we just landed the craft and recovered it that way. So, I wonder if you'll notice from here. I should have checked while we were on the map screen. don't know if this is how we left it before. So we have a couple of mods that are changing some things. Let's prepare for an EVA real quick. Oh, I meant to also check the contracts to see what else we have. Oh, that's something you'll see, which we might have to remove because that looks cursed. So they're supposed to be, that's kind of funny. Maybe we could do it like this. So this is supposed to be like a live view now. So like, if we are creating a craft at nighttime, right? Then this will look different. Like, it'll be nighttime here in the VAB, like over there. And there's real-time shadows and things. But the thing is, I didn't realize it would cast shadows of all the Kerbals like this, and it looks a little odd. So, I'm not sure about that one. May have to remove that or adjust it if we can. Anyway, what we want to do is first go back. Let's check the contracts. Let's see. Orbital contract. Attach a new part to a satellite in orbit. See, I'm curious what this does. Does this mean... And base construction. Okay, hold on. We need to go in here. Options. Advanced. No. Contract configurator. I think we need to turn off like most of these. Vessel repair. Orbital construction. Oh, actually, hold on. That might be okay. Base construction. Comet sample. Deployed science. That might be okay. So let's hit accept there. Apply. Because I don't want this base constructed. This is like a vanilla, I think. Yeah. Or, well. I thought most of these were vanilla. Maybe not. But I'm focusing mainly on this career evolutions. So we're kind of just going to ignore all of these other ones, I think, for now. Anyway. Oh, launch your first space station. Oh, because we've got docking ports now. We could do that technically. I don't think we want to do that just yet, though. Crewed milestones. Orbit for 2 weeks. Dock orbital maneuvering. Wait. It's one thing to dock 2 ships together. It's another to fly them as a single unit. We need you to dock a crewed vessel with a target vehicle in low orbit and then use the target vehicle's engines to push the combined craft into a higher orbit. Dock 2 vessels in orbit, then use their combined propulsion to raise your apoapsis. Huh. We get 9 signs for that. 45,000 bucks. Think 500 kilometers to raise. We might be able to do that. We do need to practice more with orbital rendezvous. Flyby Eve, flyby Duna, definitely none of those. Oh, you know what? Oh no, did we move the... Oh, we missed the flyby of Minmus. Oh, we missed some contracts. No. Oh, that's not... Oh, wait, Minmus exploration. Flyby. Offer ends in 3 days. But wouldn't it come back? Doesn't it come back? I think if that expires, it would come back, right? Do we want to test that? I don't know. Dang, we do need to do that, but I don't want to rush to Minmus yet. We've barely even, you know, messed with the moon. Let's hold off on that for a while. We'll use this as a test to see in 3 days' time if that comes back or not. So first we need to do first orbital EVA in orbit for 2 weeks. I guess we could put a Kerbal in orbit for 2 weeks, and then later go up to dock with them. Oh, that'll be a good... Yes, that'll be good for a resupply, and then push them into a higher orbit for testing. Perfect. So let's do this. Orbit for 2 weeks and first orbital EVA. Yep, let's do that. So, let's grab an orbiter. Also, another thing, I need to go back. I want to change how we are naming things, possibly. Let's see, oh, there's subfolders. Oh, that shows the subfolders of them. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think I want to change some of this stuff, but anyway, for now it's fine. Let's go. Let's see, KDocker 1 and KDocker 2. Yeah, that's what we sent up to dock before. How many snacks does this thing have, though? 16 days. So that could technically last 2 weeks. Just in that. So maybe we send this KDocker 3. Oh, actually, no, this won't be. Whoops. I guess it could be the KDocker because we plan to dock another one there. Yes, okay, so this is fine. This will be called the KDocker 3. Created on 7.6. This is designed to reach LKO and stay for 14 days with a Kerbal on board. Later, it would be used to dock to the future KDocker 4 and then increase its AP to a higher increase its orbit above Kerbal. Yeah, that's fine. So KDocker 3, it'll be piloted by who? It will be piloted by none other than Jebediah Kerbal, of course. Yeah. Jebediah Kerbal. So it'll go into low Kerbal orbit. That'll be fine. Do we want to pack more snacks? And if we do, what will that cost us? 3,600 meters a second currently. And if we pack... we could use this, but I don't really want to use modded parts if I don't have to. But this is huge. We do not need all of this. What else holds snacks? Hold on. There's other things that hold snacks, right? By resource. Soluble snacks. This holds some snacks. How many snacks? Just 2? I mean, we could strap some of these. Let's see, how much Delta V does this change? If we launch this, Delta V totals 3692, 3673. I mean, that's not bad. Plus, it would give Jeb a place to sit outside of the craft on EVA. But we'd probably dock it to, or like attach it to this stage. Right. Maybe something like that. Because I don't want to put it here. I'll get blasted with RCS. Oh, we could do, if we do mirror and have it like that? Is that okay? We'll give that a shot. Also, Let's check. So how many snacks does that give us? 18 days. So that's 2 extra days of snacks, which is good. What was I just thinking? We also need... Oh! Communications. Okay, that is something that is required from now on. We require science data and we require an antenna. You would think that would be, you know, a gimme. Like, that would just make sense, but you'd be surprised at my stupidity sometimes. So let's try, low Kerbal orbit. We really don't need anything more than this. The problem is I don't love that it blocks the satellites or the solar panels. So what if we do like... Oh no, you know what? This needs to be on the capsule anyway. So we'll just do it like... Just tuck it up here. If we remove this, is that... Yeah, that should be fine still. Okay, cool. So let's see. Okay. Added external command, or we'll just say external seats. Added comms. All right. So what else? What else? Okay, K-Docker 3. So later we will need to dock with this and then burn. I don't think there'll be anything special we have to do for that. Let's see. Center mass. Oh, it's down there. Of course, it's not going to show me up here. I mean, right? This is good, right? Let's see. So we said what? We need, orbit for 2 weeks. First orbital EVA. Launch a new vessel, have at least 1 crew member on board, reach orbit, perform EVA, and transmit the data back to KFC. We could put some more power on here, but we should be fine. And then return home safely, of course. Okay. So that's fine. What does this mean? Add to mission list. Create new mission. So this is, K-Docker 3. Like, is that how that would work? Create mission. All contracts. Mission list. I don't know what adding that. All contracts. So we're going to pin first orbital and pin orbit for 2 weeks, right? Orbit for 2 weeks, launch a vessel, have at least 2 crew members on board. Oh. And orbit. Okay. That's fine. First we'll go up with this, EVA, transmit the science back down. Then we'll send Valentina or some other Kerbal on the K-Docker 4. They will dock together, increase their orbit, stay for 14 days. But then we'll be down 2 scientists. We may have to find a way to send... The K-Docker 4 may need a probe. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We can do it. Alright, so... Save this. So right now this goal is to launch, get into orbit, EVA, transmit the data. Alright? How's our launch conditions look? Because one thing you may notice is, oh, actually, yeah, that'll be fine. I was going to revert it, but one thing you may notice, whoa, buddy Jacob, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You don't know how to build a satellite? Where are you struggling? Are you struggling to reach orbit, or are you struggling with the parts that you need to build a satellite? I have built many a satellite in my time. I may be able to help. Let's see, open our ship log. Oh, aha, that's right. I also added this to, I think we talked about this last time. There's a mod that I use called Notepad, and I created my own mod to modify Notepad. Well, it's its own mod that adds functionality to the Notepad mod. So, you can't get the science for the solar panels. Oh, so you don't have enough science. Okay, so here's a trick. Because this helped me out too. Let me actually, let's go to Space Center real quick. Let me jump to one of my satellites, because there is a trick to getting science without needing... Oh, you do need solar panels. What am I talking about? I was thinking of batteries. You can't get the science. Have you... Have you gotten science around the Kerbal Space Center? That is a great place to start. For example, if we go out here and I launch my spitball. Okay, don't pay attention to this. This is ignore what you're about to see in terms of craft, but this will just give an example. So when you start out at the KSC like this, this thing is designed to just roll whatever. I don't know what all this flickering is. That's new. So this thing's designed to roll, but if you notice, oh, where's my... If we go here, you can see right here, landed at Kerbal runway, right? So you could have a thermometer attached right here, collect the science without having to transmit it, and then instantly recover, and you would get science. So like, I've already done it, so it doesn't show up here for me, but you could put your barometer and your thermometer on a craft just on the runway and collect data that way, or collect science data. And then you can also just, if you get a craft up and running, you can deploy it on the runway and just roll right over here. If I go here, should show, there we go, landed at Kerbal's shores. So this is a different biome or different area where you could collect more science. So then you could roll over here with a new craft and collect temperature data and pressure data, and then recover that. And then you can do the same literally for every single building. So you can go to the space plane hangar here, do experiments, recover. You can go over to the mission control building here, do science there, recover. You can do the same for all these, every one of these other buildings. This one counts as one, research and development, but you get the idea. You can go here, 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 and the launch pad. Like, you can go to all the different places, VAB, and just park outside of their building, do some research, get the science that you need to unlock the solar panels, and then you can just go from there. That, in my opinion, is probably the best way to do it early on like this. That'll get you your the solar panels that you need for your first satellite. And then, of course, you can do science in space and everything. But that's definitely the best way I would recommend to get science starting out. Go around to each of these buildings, doing science and recovering, right? So, like, You could do a couple of ways. You could load like 10 thermometers on one craft, right? Just a little rover or something. Drive over to, go to the runway, go to the spaceplane hangar, and do it all in one go. Like collect all the science data from the thermometers that way, and then recover and collect everything. Or you can just launch a rover with one thermometer, go to one of the buildings, collect data, and recover, and then send another rover, go to the next building, collect the data, and recover. So if you want to do it a little faster, I would recommend creating simple rover that can hold, well, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different areas. So 10. And then there's out here in the shores. So I would get 10 thermometers, put it on one rover, drive around, collect all the science you can from the runway, from this building, that building, this building, this building, and just collect all that science. And that will give you quite a bit of science early on, for sure. Then first thing you should do, I think, is unlock the solar panels so that way you can, well, generate electricity. That is definitely my recommendation. Alright, so we're doing a almost nighttime launch, which will be a first for us. We're gonna say our mission. Reach LKO. Go EVA. Collect science. Collect data. And transmit back to KSC. Then wait for RNDV rendezvous with K Docker 4. Okay, so that's the goal, that's the plan. So we're going to get ready to launch. All systems go. We are ready for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2. Wait, hold. My screenshot button is not. Oh, that's right, because I changed it to this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. All right. Wow, that is lighting up everything. Holy moly. All right, lift off of the K Docker 3, heading into low Kerbal orbit, where it will then wait and prepare to dock with the K Docker 4. All right. Oh, we should start turning. We're already late. This is not going to be a perfect gravity turn, but that's okay. Maybe we can make up some time here. Don't want to turn too far. Alright, that's our boosters. Release. Wait, why are they still... That's odd. That doesn't normally happen. I'm not sure what that was. Why were they still... Oh, did you see that lightning down there? Oh, that's another thing I meant to show you. We now have a weather radar because we have active weather that will affect our, oh, look at that. That will affect our, flying, both, in rockets and airplanes. All right. Oh, we need to keep this full throttle. Oh, that may have been why those boosters acted weird, because of our tailwind. We may have had a tailwind. I need to I need to be more careful about that in the future for sure. All right. That's that engine. Oh no. We're not. Whoa. What's going on there? What happened there? Not seen this before. Oh, we're too low in the atmosphere. Still. Crap. All right, burn some RCS. We need to get this thing back on course. Come on. Oh, crap. I think we've lost it. Let's try reverting. We're allowing for one revert because maybe because we messed up, but also because I want to show off the weather. So we can open up the weather radar here, right? So it's showing to the north there's some weather. We can actually zoom out to see. Wait, is that north it's pointing? I'm not sure. It looks a little messed up with the so that's forward, so that would be north, right? Or what does it say we're facing? Not sure. Either way. Weather radar's cool, but also we can see all the info for the weather going on right now if we want by looking at data like this. So if we look, wind speeds, we've got 4 meters a second, heading 35 degrees. So that's kind of towards that direction, right? But anyway, let's get going. We're going to prepare for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Main engine start. We have a liftoff of the K-Docker 3. This time we are going to pay more attention. Alright, preparing for turn. Right about now. Not too much of a turn. We don't want to burn off too much of our Delta V. Okay, we can start to hold at 45 roughly. Alright, so that is that. Why? That's a little dangerous. Those are not supposed to be flying up towards us like that, but that's okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright. We're going full throttle here. What's our current thrust to weight? 1.86. Perfect. Okay. We're looking okay. Try not to act up like we did last time. I think I just got a little too gun-ho there. Alright, careful now. Alright, hold on. Let's coast a second because I'm still wanting to fall down. Wait a second, we don't have any of this on. There's also some autopilot stuff we have on, but it is turned off. Cool. Oh, you also notice we installed MechJeb. Turn that off. There we go. Alright, let's... There we go. Alright. We're good here. We're good here. I feel like something's going on, though. Things are not acting normal. Is it these? Are these causing too much drag? Maybe. We're also in way too much atmosphere still. That's probably the problem. Maybe I'm turning too early for this. Okay. It's 50,000. Let's keep pushing up a little bit. It's definitely not a optimal gravity turn. Oh, you'll also notice that the sky is probably a bit darker and the sun flare is a bit different. I've got the HD stock skybox, which is designed to be darker and look a little more realistic, I suppose. Alright, let's just do this. There we go. So that's new log entry. Let's say Miko coasting to AP. Oh crap. To AP of 70.7 kilometers. All right. So we got 30 seconds to our apoapsis. Let's prepare by aiming. Let's see if we can kind of correct this, because our inclination is going to be almost 5 degrees. It's not great. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we need to burn. Okay. Yeah, this is not great. We were not at this point, I think, before. Like, we were able to circularize with the last stage, I think. I'd have to go back and watch the recordings. But this might be fine. Oh, yeah, perfectly fine. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it. New log entry. Orbit reached. Preparing for EVA. Oh crap, you know what? I also forgot to do mission, and then down here we say crew. Our crew is pilot Jeb. Okay. Wow, very dark here. We can check our communications. They are good. Oh, we also have the better time warp mod now. So if we need to time warp faster and things like that, we can. Let's see. So currently in the dark. So let's say orbit reached. Currently on the dark side of Kerbal. Standing by to EVA. Okay. So let's do this. Let me switch this to standard physics warp just to make sure, and standard warp there, just so we don't mess up anything. Orbit's inclination is 5 degrees, which is not great, but not a big deal. Also, it's very dark for me now. This is crazy. Wow. Very, very dark. Okay. Dang, I feel like it's too dark for you guys. Why does it look even darker for me now, too? This is weird. Alright. So, going to spin around here. Electric charge is dropping just slightly. If we spin... Alright, we lost comms because we are on literally the opposite side of Kerbal right now. That's fine. And here comes the sunrise. Look at that. Oops. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's not what I wanted. Absolutely gorgeous. What's that, Moho? Jewel. Oh. Alright. it seems so much darker now. Maybe it's just because of the skybox. Maybe that's too dark. I don't know. Alright, very beautiful. What does Jeb's view look like? Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Dang it. Very nice, Jeb. Very nice. Okay. You're gonna wait until... We should have comms back, right? Nope. Alright, let's see, okay. New log entry. Now in the sun. Comms with KSC restored. Preparing. Pilot Jeb EVA. Alright, here we go. We are going to aim prograde. Rotate so that way we can get a good view here. And alright, let's quick save just to make sure. And let's take Jeb out on an EVA. Oh boy, okay, this is what Jeb sees. There we go. There is Jeb. What is he wearing? Oh, it changed the outfit of everybody with a texture replacer mod, and it is very broken. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's ignore that. That's not cool. Oh, dang it, that's the one thing I meant to check. We don't have... dang. We don't have... a backpack. So, let's zoom out here, take a screenshot, then go back in here and say EVA report. We're going to keep that experiment. And now, let's put open ship log and say new log entry. We will say, my second ever EVA reported, made an EVA report. Heading back into the K-Docker 3. Okay, nothing special here. This is kind of just standard, oh, what the heck? Whoa. Alright, let's enter our seat. There we go. Alright. Oh, we forgot to jettison our, whatchamacallit here. I think we could deorbit that if we spin backwards enough. I don't know if we should try. See, when are we going to be coming over the KSC? Oh, it's still completely in the dark. We definitely... do we want to launch the dark? Not really. But we could. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. So... I'm curious, can we... I don't want to decouple this thing and have it stuck in orbit. But I wonder... if we can fling it backwards enough that it deorbits, maybe? Where are we at? We're currently at neither apoapsis or periapsis. What if we quick save? Open this. Oh, first off, dang it, I need to get better at this. Open ship log, new log entry. Jeb is back on board. Preparing to detach nose cone. Alright, so we're going to click undock here. But first, we're going to spin this sucker up backwards. As much as we can. Oh. We didn't have SAS on. Alright, so let's do this. Let's aim prograde. Cancel our rotation here. And now, stability assist. Whoops. Okay, and a spin. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, that flung it forward. Well, that's probably not going to deorbit, is it? Nope. Let's try again. Hold on. Just for science. SAS. Okay. Alright, 3. Oh. Three, 2, 1. Yeah! Did that work? Is it gonna deorbit? It might. Wait, where is it? Oh, is it not gonna show up for us? Okay, we set that as target. Can we see what our target periapsis is? Oh yeah, look at that. 61. It's gonna deorbit. That's awesome. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, cool. Unset target. Sweet. Alright. Alright, that's gonna fall back into the atmosphere and burn up. That's awesome. Now we should say new log entry. Nose cone. Launched into deorbit pattern. Preparing to send EVA data to KFC. Okay. So we will transmit that data by clicking here, review stored data, and say transmit. We get 0 science, but that's not the point. We don't need science right now. We just need to complete this contract. Sending this data should okay, complete that. Whoops. Data sent. Standing by for our in DV with the KSAT 4. K Docker 4, sorry. Save and Space Center. Okay, perfect. Now, for the second half, it's going to be a nighttime launch, unfortunately. I mean, we don't have to have it be a nighttime launch, but we need like nighttime launch experience. And while this is not okay, all right. So, yeah, we may have to remove that mod or change it because so it adds active shadows, but when the sun is on the other side of the planet, all of this is just a dark shadow. But I mean, whatever. I mean, it's not that bad, I guess. Okay. Anyway, so the K-Docker 4, do we want it piloted by Valentina Kerman? Probably. But here's the problem. They're going to have to be up there for 14 days. And do we want both of our pilots up there? I think so. I think it'll be fine. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put Valentina on there. This will be the K-Docker 4. Designed to reach LKO. And dock with K-Docker 3 to then orbit for 14 days. Okay, that's the K-Docker 4. Let's go over here. Change this. K-Docker 4. Perfect. I think that should be fine. Honestly, I could probably just remove these. These are not needed. Okay, let's save that. All right. Think that should do it. I mean, technically we can remove this because it's going to be docked. And then we'll have to increase our orbit once we do that, or once we get up there, which should be fine. Thrust limiter set to 100, but our solid fuel, yeah, set to like literally 1. Okay. All right, I think that should be good. I wonder actually too if we should we mess with this right now? Maybe not. What if we change that angle just slightly? Save, launch. Okay, here we go. K-Docker 4. Piloted by Valentina. I keep forgetting to add, wow, it's very dark. Okay, K-Docker 4, we will say mission. Reach RNDV with K-Docker 3. Then orbit for 14 days. After increasing orbit. Okay. And our crew is pilot Val. Alright, save. We're ready to launch. Where's our target? Oh, it's KSAT 5. Where's K-Docker 3? Set as target. So we are going to be quite a bit ahead of it. So we could potentially wait for a bit. Let's F5 and time warp a bit. Okay. And let's launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks like we're going to be launching a storm. Not great, but it'll be fine. Alright, here we go. K-Docker 4 is in flight, heading down range. We're going to switch things up. Oh man, we are blasting through some rain right now. Not great. Alright, we're passing through the clouds. Start turning slowly. Try not to get hit by lightning. It's very, very dark out. Okay, prepare for staging. And go. Beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Alright, let's slow her down. Need to keep our vertical speed not too high. Okay, Keep her burning. Switch over to our, not target, to our orbit. Okay, it's quite dark for me. I might need to add some ambient lighting. I don't like to, but it's like actually very hard to see. Alright, one moment. Let's see. Where is this? Oh, right here. Ambience. Oh, that's audio. Why am I missing this? Right here. Ambient light boost. Oh, it's already at 12. What if we say 25? Okay. That's actually visible? Is that okay? Maybe. Alright. We'll start to tip over just a bit. Okay. Gonna be staging here shortly. I'll start to speed up a bit and stage. Alright, slow her down. Okay. I like to try and keep our vertical speed below 450. Okay. Oh, we need to start turning. Okay. It's main engine cutoff. New log entry. Miko. Coasting to AP of 70.1 kilometers. Okay. Contracts window, get out of here, please. Alright, it's very dark. Why? It just feels so much darker. I think it's because of the skybox. That's probably what it is. Okay. Here we go. 30 seconds before we need to burn. Let's take a look at Val. Val's view here. Do we have internal lights? Internal lights. Flight deck lighting. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Now you can see. Got some graphics here. Map and nav data. MechJeb we don't need. Science and comms we don't need. You don't have any cool orbit maps. Orbit and rendezvous. There we go. That'll be good enough. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Burn. Okay. Ooh, we're getting there, folks. Okay, careful. Oh, before we reach orbit. Attaching, nose cone. Okay, and let's just move down and say undock. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now continue our burn. We're getting there, folks. Just need this to say 70. technically we're gonna have to adjust our inclination too. Boom. Alright, orbit reached. New log entry. Orbit reached. Preparing for RNDV burn. Alright, so Val's gonna reach for K-Docker. So let's say if we add a maneuver at our apoapsis to burn prograde, what's gonna happen here? Oh wait, what? Actually, hold on. Can we do this? We can say, I think we can try Astrogator and say K-Docker 3, create a maneuver. And now, if we look here... Yep, there we go. So we need to burn in 13 days? What? Huh? We're not doing that mess. Are you serious? Alright, so we are... Oh man, we're actually not aligned very well. So, tell you what. Alright, remove this. Dang, I don't realize how well we were not aligned. Ascending node. Oh, here we go. Descending node. Add a target to, or add a maneuver to target descending node where we want to increase until our inclination is 0 degrees difference. Perfect. And while we're here, we might as well just burn prograde until we get a good intercept. See, that's 100 kilometers, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 2 kilometers, 1, 0.4, and... Alright, looks like 0.4 is as close as we are going to get. Oh, 0.2. 47 meters a second relative velocity. That should be fine. We can work with that. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to turn. And aim there. Alright. New log. Target. Well, we should say... target RNDV burn planned. Preparing to burn. Okay. Why is it so dark? There. I might just have to say 100 so we can actually see. Alright, so we're in the dark. We are planning maneuver here. Alright. Okay. Start our burn in 5 minutes. It will be a 7-second burn. Not bad. Let's go ahead and warp there. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. Alright. 1 minute until burn. Interior. Wow, interior is very bright with these lights on. That's awesome. Okay, so. What have we got here? Oh, we didn't never set that. There we go. That's on. I like to just look around in the IVA, get stuff situated. What are these for, I wonder? I bet those can be used for something. Alright, we don't want to deploy our chute. We don't want to cut our chute. We don't want to arm the chute. Actually, we could go ahead and arm it. Let's lock staging for now. RCS is off. I will unlock it. We're about to burn. 33 seconds. Okay, here we go. Get ready for burn. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. All right. How does that look? What's our separation here? 1.7 kilometers. So we can adjust that some, but let's see. All right, so we overburn. So let's go this way and just ever so slightly. Oh, that's not it. Okay, hold on. Oh, because dang it. Now we're gonna be 3 kilometers out. Dang it. What if we aim orbit retrograde? And just whoa, 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 whoa. Just change our thrust limiter to 10%. Burn ever so slightly. Perfect. Okay. 0.3 kilometers. We can do that. Perfect. We'll say new log entry. Burn complete. Preparing for intercept of the K Docker 3. All right. Go ahead and warp here. Is there anything else we need to do while we're here? I don't think so. Let's warp. Dang, this mission's only been going on for 30 minutes her time. Hopefully we have enough snacks for everybody. I think so. I think we'll be fine. All right. Here we go. We are going to be 1 minute 30 seconds out, so we're going to switch to targeting. Of course, we're in the dark, unfortunately. However, we do still have some comms, so that's good. Okay. Let's keep zooming. All right. Check this. All right, thrust limiter is 100. All right. Disable RCS. All right, get ready. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Killing our relative velocity. Oh my gosh, no we're not. Why? Wait, why is... Huh? Why are you burning? Wait, what? What just wait, whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened there? Why did you see that? When we burned, it also started burning. What in the world? Okay. Don't know what that was. We'll call it a Kraken blip. But we are most definitely going to start trying to intercept this. Okay. Retrograde relative to target. Look at that. We are coming up into orbit, or into range. Okay, 300 meters out. So the question is, when I start burning, are they both going to burn again? I don't know. Let's do this. Shut down engine. So this is the K-Docker 3. But it is accelerating. Is it? Oh, we're in the freaking atmosphere. That's why. All right, hold on. What happened there? How far were we out when we quick saved? All right. Oh, before the burn. Dang it. All right. Well, all right. We're redoing the burn. Changing to precision mode. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Good enough. What's our separation? 1.4 meters. Or 0.4 kilometers, I mean. The heck? Alright, perfect. Now, we are going to... stay aimed retrograde relative to our target, right? And then warp to here. Oh, I'm getting a phone call, guys. 1 second. Okay. Let's see. We got about 40 minutes or so. All right. Maybe a shorter stream today. Maybe back on again later, though. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Either way, we are now going to warp. Actually, no. The first thing we're going to do is switch to this guy. It's too far away. All right. We will wait until we get closer. All right. Okay, we're still too far. How close do we have to be? Okay, let's switch. No. Map. Click. Switch to. So now we're the K-Docker 3. Okay. And K-Docker 3, we're going to shut down engines. So that way it can't maneuver, right? Alright, and then we're going to switch back to KDocker 4. Switch to KDocker 4. Alright, so we're aiming retrograde relative to target, which should slow us down. Okay, we reached this in 1 minute, 15 seconds. Alright, so we're perfectly on course. Let's F5 to quick save. Then okay, let's prepare to kill our relative velocity right about now. All right. Perfect, perfect. Okay. New log entry. Burn complete. Relative velocity at 0.1 meters a second. Preparing to distance to target is 338 meters. Okay, so now we are moving to our target. Let's aim prograde. Oh, we can't. Okay, for some reason. Whatever. All right, let's aim at the target. Change to free camera. All right, so let's we'll use our main engines to move closer. Get us about 4 meters a second. Okay. Retrograde relative to target. Okay. Here we go. Okay, lost connectivity, but that's fine. Start to slow down a bit. All right. And whoa, 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 whoa. Why did I do that? What a dumb move. Okay, retrograde. And what is that? Moon Rover 1 debris. How far is that thing? 90 kilometers? Oh my gosh, that's not that far. Alright. Let's start moving closer here. Okay, we're going to control from here. Okay. And over here, we're going to right click that and say set as target. Okay. All right, we're going to shut down engine, enable RCS. All right, now we're going to switch over to here. We're going to say control from here. Going to turn on SAS and turn... What? Oh, we're still in docking mode. All right, we're going to turn. So in here... Well, that's how you get the orbit, apparently. Oh, here we go. Docking. There we go. All right. We'll say set to target. But we are going to dock as Valentina Kerman. Okay. Oop, 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 oop. New log entry. Distance 6 meters. Prepare moving into dock with K Docker 3. Oh, we should be using precision mode. All right. Docking plus. Ah. Oh, oh, oh. Yes! We did it! We docked in orbit once again. Okay, new log entry. K Docker. What? Oh, caps. K Docker 4 has docked. Let's go! All right, sweet. Now we need to orbit for 14 days. All right, so new log entry. Actually, we're just gonna go from here. K Docker 4 has docked. Preparing for increased orbit burn. All right, so we've got to increase the orbit to what now? Oh, did we not accept that? Hold on. Space Center. Did we not? Oh my gosh, did we not accept the one that says dock 2 spacecraft and... Did we not? Did we not accept that earlier? Are you serious? Oh, no. Worst possible timing. We just got a KSP crash. Dang it. Oh. Dang it, dang it. Alright, we gotta hurry up. Launch this thing. Did we seriously not? I've got to get better at doing that. Alright, launching back again. 1 second. I only got about 30 minutes before I have to... maybe not end the stream, I don't know. I'll have to see. While this is loading, I'm going to run an ad, so we don't have to see them. Okay, we should be back. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Okay. Tracking station. Check our missions. Do we actually have the mission now? Orbit for 2 weeks. Dock to orbital maneuvering. Alright, so let's go to K-Docker 3. Please, please, please tell me this is going to count. Have at least 2 Kerbals on board. Dock 2. Alright, so let's undock and redock real quick. Okay, switch to docking mode, caps lock. Okay. And boink, there we go. While docked, raise apoapsis to 500,000 meters. Okay, that's fine. 500 kilometers. So, periapsis, add a maneuver. We need to increase this to... Oh, wait. Actually, let's just... Hang on. Alright. Alt in. Open ship log. Oops. Okay. Preparing for increased orbit. Burn. Transferring fuel to K-Docker 3 engine. K-Docker. Oh, wait, we don't need to transfer any fuel. Activating K-Docker 3 engine. Okay, so now we're going to do this and say command control from here. Okay, and then we are going to say orbit aim prograde, turn off RCS, we don't need it. Okay, we don't need to move anything, activating engine. Okay, so now at our periapsis, which we are almost at. Let's quick save. And here we go. Let's start our burn. Let's say Alt in. Starting burn to increase AP to 500 kilometers. Okay, we're currently 73,000 meters. We need to be at 500,000 meters. Okay. 200 or 170, 180. We need to be at 500,000. Do this and say, oh crap, oh crap. Okay, hold on, hold on. Alright, we have plenty of liquid fuel left. Oh crap. Okay. Why is this not working? Disable crossfeed. Okay, hold on. So what if we do this and this? So we do have to transfer the fuel, I guess. I'm not sure why. So dang it. Alright, this. This. In. Oh, are you kidding me? It's so close. Alright, just use RCS the rest of the way. There we go, 500. There. We're there. Woo! New log entry. Mission success. Okay, preparing to orbit for 14 days. Oh my gosh, it's 2 weeks. Oh yeah, that is 2 weeks. Dumb. All right, so there we go. Now we wait for 14 days. Simple enough. Let's save, close. All right, so our AP, periapsis, all both good. Snacks, let's see. We'll say first open our, turn off RCS again. Deactivate engine, or shut down engine. Shutting down engine. Preparing to orbit 14 days. We'll first say, elect charge is oh, that was loud in my ear. Wow, that's funny. Okay. Electric charge is okay. Snacks. Are snacks okay? Snacks, duration 17 days. So, snacks. Okay. Preparing for orbital, or preparing to orbit 14 days. Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Alright, sweet. Once this is done, we should be able to deorbit and complete 2 of these contracts. I don't know if I like this window, to be honest with you. So while we wait on that, I want to try something. I want to go to Space Center. 14 days is going to be a while. If we go to tracking station, and we go to Moon Rover 1, it's almost got signal. Electric charge is draining. Okay, turn off SCS. Uh-oh, it's still draining, still draining. Why is it still draining? Can we... Hibernation on. There we go. Hibernation warp auto. Okay. So let's open this up. Open ship log. Oh, we never put any... Hold on. Oh, Moon Rover 1 relay. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. List notes. Whoops. Log. Moon Rover 1 relay. Delete. Yes. We want to load Moon Rover 1. Oh my gosh. Turn off our lights. Dang, just about drained all of our battery. Alright, so let's do this and say, rename vessel. This is not Moon Rover 1 relay. It is just Moon Rover 1. And it is a rover. Accept. Alright, there we go. Now we've got our logs. Okay, so now we're going to say new log entry. Standing by for sun contact before heading to target on Moon's surface. Target Alpha. All right. Poor guy. He's just sitting here all alone. His electric charge is low. We gotta wait for the sun to hit us again, which should be actually very soon. Should we warp? I guess we could. Oh. Oh man, it's just about to pop over that hill. Oh, we should definitely not try to move until then. Let's try time warping just for a second to see how long it takes. Dang, he's been up here for 63 days. Poor guy. Come on, son. Alright, returning. Here it comes. We're still draining charge. Dang it. Why are we draining? We're not doing anything. Okay, there we go. There's sunlight. Boom. Perfect. New log entry. Sunlight. Panel. Battery. Recharging. Battery charging. Continuing mission. So what I want to see is, first off, we can do this. There's the Bon Voyage where it would start. It would travel to the destination in the background. But what I want to do is, let's save game and say Auto rover. Oh, we keep accidentally enabling this stuff. Hotkeys manager. I don't want none. I don't want no hotkey. Master switch is off. All right, I don't want any of that. Okay, so turn off RCS. So if I say gear, that should make us fall back down. And then so there's two things we can try. We can say mechjeb, where well we can say where is it? Change smart RCS, target orbit. Wasn't there a aircraft autopilot? There was a whatchamacallit? Vessel. Delta V, atmosphere, ascent, warp helper, utilities. Utilities? Vent jet, flame out, limit Q to... No, that's not it. There was a, rover thing. Oh. Some modules are disabled until you unlock the proper node. Ah. Okay, so we probably can't do that. So what if we try... So mechjeb doesn't work. What if we try the... hibernation off, and then mechjeb disabled, Kerbal access, IVA probe control. No, we need control reactional toggle torque, verbose simulation, IVA. Where is the where was that? So it's this button. Active controllers. Oh, did I have to... Do I not have that unlocked either? Do I have to unlock that or something? IVA switch, communication, control. Hibernation control from here forward. Yeah, we must have to unlock something. Okay, well for now then, what we'll do is just switch to... We'll switch back to KDocker 3, switch to, and I guess we'll just watch these guys. I'm probably gonna have to go for a bit. Dang, that's a cool picture. Sweet. All right, yep. I guess we may just watch for a bit. Trying to think. I may just end the stream. I'm going to end the stream for now, and then we'll pick back up here. I think that'll be the best bet. So, okay. Anyway, well, thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy Jacob, for the new follow. I appreciate that so much, and look forward to more missions here in our Kerbal space program career mode save. Definitely going to be more coming up. Like I said, sorry, I've got to end the stream for now. I've got to go. My wife's going to be home in just a moment, and we got to do some things. But I may be on later, if not for sure tomorrow. But either way, definitely going to be back to working on this save file. I'm super excited. All right. Anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Feel free to subscribe and follow if you want to see more. And oh, perfect timing. My wife's pulling in now. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. See ya.